Imagine a country that, in just 6 months, launches more than 150 major new industrial complexes. A country that is revolutionizing its civil aviation, developing cutting-edge space technologies, and building the infrastructure of the future. This is the reality of Russia in 2025, and the figures will surprise you. Let's start with aviation, a sector undergoing spectacular transformation. The Superjet 100, now equipped with all Russian PD-8 engines, is increasing its long-distance test flights. These aircraft now connect Komsomolsk-on-Amur to Moscow, proving the reliability of this national technology day after day. At the same time, the MS-21 is taking off with its PD-14 engines already in series production. But what is really impressive is the scale of this aeronautical revolution. The IL-114-300, powered by 100% Russian TV-7-117 ST-01 engines, is making its first flights. The B-200 seaplane will soon adopt the same PD-8 engines as the Superjet. And hold on to your hats, Russian engineers are already testing the control systems for a future supersonic civil aircraft, a world first that could redefine commercial aviation. In Rosatom's laboratories, a major technological breakthrough has just been achieved. Scientists have created carbon fibers with a strength of 7 gigapascals, a level of performance that only 3 companies in the world had previously mastered, 2 Japanese and 1 American. This innovation will revolutionize aircraft construction, drastically reducing the weight of future aircraft. But Russia's ambitions do not stop in the air. The high-speed rail project is also making great strides. Prototypes of the propulsion system and non-motorized chassis are in the testing phase, paving the way for a revolutionary transport infrastructure that will connect the country from coast to coast. Russia's naval power is growing considerably. At the Leningrad 2 nuclear power plant site, construction of the reactor building for Power Unit No. 4 is beginning. Preparations for the construction of replacement capacity at the Smolensk and Kola power plants are getting underway, while engineering studies for a new generation power unit at the Beloyarsk power plant are being completed. A total of 150 major production facilities were launched in the first half of the year, including factories, industrial complexes, and major industrial lines. This unprecedented industrial momentum is literally transforming the Russian economic landscape, laying the foundations for an autonomous and innovative technological powerhouse. These achievements are shaping a long-term strategy aimed at complete technological independence, from civil aviation to nuclear reactors, artificial intelligence, and space technologies. This transformation is redefining Russia's place on the global innovation stage. The energy and industrial infrastructure is also undergoing remarkable expansion. In the Volga region, the EP600 megacomplex is coming into service, one of the most modern petrochemical facilities in the world, enabling a reduction in crude oil exports and the production of a full range of materials for domestic industry. In Udmurtia, construction began on an industrial complex dedicated to rare earth permanent magnets. These magnets are essential in fields as diverse as aerospace, mining equipment, medical devices, automobiles, and wind power. In Yakutia, work on the Lena Bridge is progressing rapidly. This engineering feat will link federal and regional highways, the Amur-Yakutsk Railway, the river port and the airport, forming part of an international transport corridor connecting the BAM and the Trans-Siberian Railway to the Northern Sea route. On these same legendary lines, the BAM and the Trans-Siberian Railway, work is continuing at an intense pace, doubling the number of tracks on key sections, building new railway bridges, stations, and slip roads. This railway infrastructure aims to relieve congestion on the roads, where autonomous vehicles are already being deployed. In the spring, driverless trucks began operating on Moscow's Central Ring Road, and the experiment will soon be extended to the M12 Vostok Highway. On the M11 Neva, these autonomous vehicles have already become commonplace. In Dubna, the Joint Institute for Nuclear Research has launched the first session on the Nika Accelerator Complex, one of Russia's most important scientific megaprojects, giving researchers access to cutting-edge research. The Yazan M-class nuclear submarine PERM has been launched, specially designed to carry Zircon hypersonic missiles. At the Baltic shipyards, construction of the atomic icebreaker Stalingrad has begun. And here's a figure that will make your head spin. The Zeopodolsk plant has just completed the manufacture of the world's most powerful civil naval reactor, the RITM-400, developing 315 megawatts of thermal power. To give you an idea, this power could supply electricity to a city of 150,000 inhabitants. The Russian automotive industry is not to be outdone. The Lada Iskra is going into series production, along with the new KAMAZ 65954 all-terrain tractor, the Sadko 9 truck, and a whole range of Solars vehicles including the ST6 and ST8 pickups. The prototype of the Atom electric car is taking its first laps, while the Lada Azimuth crossover is preparing to conquer the roads. In space, Russian ambition reached new heights. The Chemical Automation Design Bureau finalized the second-stage engine for the Soyuz 5 rocket, scheduled for launch in December. The RD-0124MS engine develops 60 tons of thrust with record efficiency among all oxygen kerosene engines in the world. At the same time, NPO Lavochkin is completing tests on the landing system for the Luna 27 automatic station, preparing for 6 ambitious lunar missions.